guys, welcome back to my channel, Baddie on the Budget, and this is your girl Bev. And today what we're going to talk about is a question that I get asked a lot in real life, but anyways, I still get asked it a lot. And I get asked, is LPN worth it? Now, this is something that I feel like I need to make a video about because I'm doing it for the culture, this whole LPN to RN journey. I'm doing it for the culture. I'm doing it for your single mothers. I'm doing it for your black girls. I'm doing it for my LPNs. I'm just doing it for the culture. You know, all that. In real terms, that is all of that. I have to break down my lingo because some people like really be coming for me, like low-key trying to ask me what I'm talking about. And I'm like, boo, if you don't understand me, then maybe I'm not your speed. Anyways, so let me just go ahead and get into it. It's going to be a short video. It's going to be straight to it. I'm at the library, so I can't really talk that loud and be that rowdy because I'm supposed to be studying. But while I was studying, it was just put on my heart to make this video. Now I'm making this video because people love shading us, saying that LPNs ain't nurses. LPNs ain't nothing but saying that LPNs is the same thing as an MA. Or LPNs don't make no money because they know CNAs that make the same amount of money. Or LPNs getting phased out. So I'm here to not put every myth to bed because you know there is some truth in some of it. And then there's just straight hateration and the rest of it. And I'm going to give y'all my opinion whether or not LPN is worth it. So if you would like to know, is LPN worth it? Continue to watch. But before I give y'all any tea, I need you to like, subscribe. And when you finish watching it, or even before you finish watching it, go ahead and share it because all my videos are thebomb.com. And this one ain't going to be no different. Alright, so let me just go ahead and jump right in and give y'all a little history about me. I was a CNA. I got my CNA license in 2010. When I lived in Tallahassee, I was a single mother struggling, and I was like, well, at least let me get my CNA license so I can make a little change. So I got my CNA license. I really didn't work as a CNA girl. I worked everywhere. And when I moved to Fort Myers, I done gave y'all a little tea. When I moved to Fort Myers, I ended up getting accepted into the LPN program, and I worked at one of the biggest health systems in the state of Florida. This health system owns 4 hospitals, 4 walk-in urgent care clinics, and like a host of what are those things? Oh, outpatient, like doctor's offices, specialty offices. Also, they owned a skilled nursing facility, which is where I started my career. I worked there for a whole year while I went to nursing school. I went to school 8 to 2, Monday through Friday, and then I worked 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. And that's just how I did it. You know, I would get up 5:45, get my kids ready, take them to school, take them to daycare. Then I would go to school. When I finished school, I would go straight to work. Thank God I had a strong health support system like my daddy and my sisters and my cousins. Thank you. And that's what we rocked out for those 12 months. I finished in July of 2014. And I didn't get to take my state boards until September 2014 because your girl was low on funds. I had to work to save up to pay Pearson VUE those coins because they don't make it cheap to become a nurse, baby. They don't make it cheap. And I took my test and I had to wait 48 hours before I could even get my unofficial transcript results. And I was so broke that I had to borrow $7 from my mama. $7 I had to borrow from my mama to see if I even passed. So when I took it, I found out that I passed. Yay! I mean, y'all don't understand the joy. Maybe you can. Maybe you nurses out there know how you felt when this said that you passed. Couldn't tell me nothing. I walked into work all biggity with my shoulders back, and I was like, I passed. Anyways, so that's how I became an LPN. Now, the cost of the program I went to, because I like to throw numbers out there because people need numbers. It was, I'm looking at the site, $6,893. That's today. It was probably like $1,000 cheaper when I went to school. And my first paycheck for 2018, I worked 68 hours, 68.27 hours. That's how much I worked. So that's average about 34 hours a week for a 2-week pay period. My gross was $1,842.17. After deductible, I brought home $1,654.35. So that's how much I brought home, not even working 80 hours. Now, to some people, that's a little bit of nothing. For other people, that's a little bit of something. For me, it just proves to me that for me to have spent $6,000 to get this, and I'm making $1,800 a pay period, which tells me that within a month I could pay back off. So that is a huge return, because you make what you spent 4 times in a year. Like you quadruple it. So for me to say, is it worth it? Yes, that's a huge investment. And to let you guys know, anything that you do, to put some initials behind your name, regardless if it's CNA, LPN, RN, MSN, DPH, like it don't matter, ARNP, DNP, whatever it is that you put behind your last name is worth the investment. Now, for all you all who saying that LPNs ain't nothing but a CNA, wrong. Licensed practical nurse is a licensed practical nurse. Certified nursing assistant is just what it is, certified nursing assistant. And we're not the same as MAs. And we're not being phased out. LPNs do work in the hospital, because I worked in the emergency department as a LPN. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this just to get it out of the way, that if it's something that you want to do, you go ahead and do it. But you do what's best for you. Best for me was to work and go to school and get my LPN license, because I had 2 kids. Now I have 3 kids that I have to feed. If something come up and I can't finish my RN program, at least I know that I could go to anybody's floor and make 21 plus an hour. Now don't get me wrong, $21 an hour is not a lot in the big picture, but for someone to not have a college degree with minimal work experience, not even 5 years in the field, that is, to me, that's decent. I might be thinking small, whatever you want to call it, but that's decent. Especially if you don't take out no loans. You live in a scot-free life. Like, you don't have Sallie Mae on your back, and you mean to tell me that people feel like it's not worth doing? Might need to reevaluate yourself. But if you're in a position where you could live at home and you could focus solely on school and don't have to worry about paying any bills, or you have someone that's going to pay your bills while you go to RN school, by all means, go straight through, boo. I'm in RN school, so don't get me wrong, that is the goal. However, it's nothing wrong with taking baby steps. So, that's just my opinion. Is LPN worth it? Hell to yes, it's worth it. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, or if you guys have anything that you would like to discuss, make sure that you comment, because I love seeing your guys' comment. I love your encouragement, telling me keep my videos coming. And this year, I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm going to keep them coming. I'm making it my business to make these videos, because I know somebody out there want to hear from me. And I want you to hear from me too, boo. Anyways, like I said earlier, make sure that y'all subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.